I was going to start off by asking, can you remember the first time you played with each other? But it might be a better question to ask, can you remember the first time you played against each other? Because Darragh, I believe you were a midfielder, so you would have gone up against Danny directly?
Yeah, I would have been with Malahide at the time, and obviously Kevin's were always winning everything at the time, and I think it was Dano and Robbie McCord, actually the two centre midfielders at the time, and they were just running rings around me. I hadn't a clue.
So I assume that's how you want to remember it as well.
Yeah, I remember it like that as well. Yeah, we were always the best team coming up through the schoolboys. So yeah, and Darragh was a challenge though. To be fair, he'd always get stuck into you.
Can you remember that Kevin team you played with each other then?
So I would have signed down under 15s, and obviously Luke, Robbie, Grado would have been around it. Dana obviously, and a few other boys that were playing League of Ireland at the time, and yeah, it was obviously a really good team. I think we went on to win the treble and the year after under 16s, and most of the boys went over to England. But
I suppose when you go over to England, you think you're going to stay there and not come back. So yeah, it's good. It's good to come back and see all the faces that you've come up the ranks playing with, and it's good that we've connected now with Kevin's like over at the Bows. So it's basically the same thing. So
when I was with Kevin's, and I'd say it's the same for Dano. Like there wasn't really a link with any League of Ireland clubs, like, and that's why I think it's so good for Bows now that they have the link with Kevin's, because you see like the younger lads like Dawson and Ross Tierney, like they do get given chances, and the link is just great because Keith will give you chances if you're good enough, and it's just up to you to take them. I think it's probably better staying here with a club like Bows, getting a few games on your belt, and then looking at it from there, and you're a bit older, a bit more mature, experienced, and then going across the water. Like I think if that had been there, and if Bows had the link when we were that age, well then I would have definitely had another thought about staying here and having a couple of games and then going across.
I was only 15 when I went, so I think you're too young when you go over. Some people don't think that, but I'm more matured now since I came back to Bows, so that they've helped me with that as well. So.
Any outstanding moments or memories that you guys can remember playing together, I suppose? Not the first match, or is there any kind of cup wins or anything that stand out from your times with Kevin's?
I'd say even back to Kevin's that year we won the treble.
Yeah, joke, yeah.
I think it was between us and Malahide, and we had about 10 games left because we got so far in the cup, and we went out to Cannon Park, and I think we got down to 9 or 10 men, and we still beat them 2-0, I think it was.
We had to win every single game.
We had to win every, we couldn't draw a game, like we won every game, and then even in the League Cup against Temple Oak in Moby Road, Dano scored a goal here, takes off his top and gets sent off, so we're down to 9 men again. But,
yeah, it was madness. This was in the maybe 92nd minute, I guess.
Don't play him, to be fair.
I'm going to do this, I have to do this here.
So you score a winner on Monday night against Derry, 92nd minute. Are we going to see the top off again, or?
Nah, save that for later on the season, I'd say.
I'm not sure, my body's not the best at the moment, so you never know, emotions run high, so.